Okay, sorry about that, guys. We are back. That's what happens when you lose all your life points, guys. You drop to the floor. That's the rules. Hey, if you're a new duelist, you have to be kicked forcefully out of your chair and fall to the floor if you lose. That's just the game. That's the game, man. No, I'm just kidding. But welcome back, guys. And nothing happened. I just kind of dropped the cell phone. Anyway, at this point, I would definitely have it's the Atlantean duelist's turn, and I would basically summon, at this point, Warrior of Atlantis, and have them attack the Dragon's deck directly. So that's a total of Sea Level Warrior Calcos, boost by 500, so that's a total of 2,400. Coming at you hot. Now, here's a good response. The trap I played earlier, Birthright, is what I would do at that point. And that basically revives Blue Eyes in attack mode. So, when that happens, what's called a replay occurs, and so the battle's canceled. So basically, you just block their direct attack, which is good, if you want to win. So, anyway, there's that. And now, just end the turn, we draw. Got a scapegoat, huh? Not a bad card. Not bad at all, really, to play at this point. So I'll set that face down. Blue Eyes would attack. That's what I'd normally do. And that's another 600 points from the Atlantean, so sucks to be them. Down to 32. 38, 32. Alright. Draw. Wow, that's a good card. Okay, at this point I would play Salvage, and what that does is lets you dunk into the graveyard and take 2 weak ones out and put them in your hand. So, yeah, at this point I would definitely take... Wait, what would I take? Yeah, that's a tough call, I tell you. Well, let me think about this for a second. I definitely didn't count on drawing that card. Well, I suppose what I could do... Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so at this point I would take Heavy Infantry and Mermaid Archer back in the hand. Okay. Salvage at that point goes to the graveyard. Okay, so if I get this right, 800 face up. Yeah, so at this point, I would summon Heavy Infantry in attack mode, believe it or not. Then I would use its effect to summon Mermaid Archer and equip Infantryman to her, boosting her all the way up to 25. And then I would just end the turn. That may be a bad move, maybe a good move. I'll explain why later. Draw a card. Fusion Substitute, huh? Alright. At this point, I would just have the Dragon Duelist attack the Archer. Yeah, I simply would. I see no reason not to. And so... Now, normally she would be destroyed, just like before, but, so that's another 500 points of damage, but as you guys know, she protects herself with her own effect, and sends this to the graveyard. Okay. And since this was sent to the graveyard by Mermaid Archer's effect, which is a water monster, I can now use Heavy Infantry. And what this does is... I'll go ahead and read it. When this card's sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, which it just was, target a face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. So basically, Blue Eyes is sunk. So, yeah. There you go. And at this point, just end the turn. Hope for something better. Okay, draw. Got Screech. Reet. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm actually getting to show quite a few things here. At this point, yeah, I'd play Screech. Save the best for last. The Atlantean attack squad. So that's in attack mode. I would attempt to attack directly, if I was the Sea Duelist, but, Scapegoat's going to block. What Scapegoat does is it special summons 4 tokens from your deck in defense mode. They all have 0, but, you don't take direct damage, so that's a really good play. At this point, 2 of the tokens are destroyed, and when tokens are destroyed, they just go back to the extra deck, so there you go. Alright, and it's Dragon Duelist turn again. Here we go. Master Dragon. Not bad. What would I do at this point? I'd probably defend. Kind of set this in defense mode. Hope for something better. Alright. I'm gonna draw the Atlantean deck. Lost Blue Breaker, that's a good draw. At this point, I would summon Atlantean Attack Squad, and due to its own powers, it boosts up to 2,700, along with Seal of Orichalcos, so that's really good. Alright, at this point, I'd have the 3 try to take out the 3 on this side of the field. So the tokens are easily smashed, and the attack squad would destroy this. And at this point, I'm sure you guys can tell, but eventually this is what a duel eventually gets down to. It's like, I mean, once the initial chunks are gone, it basically goes down to effect versus effect versus effect, and then basically everyone's activating their effects, and then from there, eventually someone's going to lose. So right now, I'll use Master Dragon to summon Flammable Guard in defense mode. So there you go. It's got 2,000. Not the best, but better than nothing, man. What can I say? Alright, so there's that. Alright, and that would be the end of the turn. Yep. Alright, we gonna draw a card. We gonna draw a card. Oh, I forgot to cut too. So that's what I was thinking of. By the way, that's good advice too. Always cut your opponent's deck. You know, if they shuffle, great advice. Always cut. So, okay, we drew Mirage Dragon. Not bad. At this point, I would actually summon Mirage Dragon in attack mode, and here's why. Okay, so I'm going to use an effect from my graveyard, and I'll use this one. Master with Eyes of Blue. So basically what he does is an exchange program. Okay? First of all, you send him back to the deck and shuffle it. Then you send an effect monster, which Mirage Dragon is. Send that to the graveyard, and then out comes Blue Eyes from your graveyard. Pretty good. So, and at this point the dragon deck gets shuffled. But that's 3,000 out of nowhere, so that's good. Good surprise move. It's kind of saving that one for the right turn. Alright, yeah. And at this point, I would have Blue Eyes attack, doesn't really matter. But I'd have it attack Mermaid Archer. I mean, it's sitting there with 17, so boom! Burst Stream. And that's a good 1,300 off of the Atlantean deck, which already has 27, so basically just cut their life points in half with that move. So that's all the way down to 1,400. So, there we go. At this point, I would probably also... would I set a face down? Nah, I probably wouldn't, based on my tactics. So. Anyway, got a draw, Maria of Greed. Not good, but not what I need right now. So, not bad, but not what I need. So, at this point, I would definitely switch Screech to defense mode. But despite the losing situation, I would still take out Flammable Guard with Atlantean Attack Squad. And the reason for that move is simple. The less monsters your opponent has, the better. So, just my kind of style. Not everyone plays that way, but anyway. Draw for the dragon. Wow, nice card. I would set this face down. And then I would attack the Atlantean Attack Squad. So they're out. And that's another... Attack Squad... 27. It had 27, so that's another 300 points. So, Atlantean deck is down to 1,100. So, I'm going to draw with them. That's a good card. Agaius of the Ocean Dragon Lord. Okay, set that down. At this point, I would probably just end the turn. So, alright, going to draw. Nice, not bad. Alright, got Alexandrite Dragon. Not a bad card. What I would do at this point is actually try to win, and I'll explain how. The opponent has only one face down card, which doesn't really matter. And here's why. Okay, so the Dragon deck has Blue Eyes just sitting here on the field. So what I'd do to start this turn, it's actually quite simple. I would play a Wingbeat of Giant Dragon. Okay? And normally when you play a card, you wait to see if your opponent's gonna play a trap, because they could activate a trap in response, certain ones. But I mean, yeah, at this point, I would go ahead and activate it, because it's going to be destroyed anyway. So I would play August of the Dragon Lord, and then at that point, I would use this for the dragon deck. And what that's just called, that just happened, is a chain. So basically, this is the first step ladder on the chain. This is the second, and this is the third compulsion evacuation device. That happens a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! And what you do to solve it is you basically, it's like a giant math problem. You work backwards and find the answer you started with. So basically, this is going to go first. This is the third chain link, but it will happen first. So the dragon deck will use compulsion evacuation device to return Screech to the owner's hand, which means they're wide open. Next, Aegis of the Ocean Dragon Lord will go off, and what that would have done was protect lower 3 or level water monsters from being destroyed in battle. So basically, you know, Aqua Duelist was trying to save himself. Didn't quite work out. And then, last but not least, a Wingbeat of Giant Dragon activates, and what that does is return Blue Eyes to the hand, or another high-powered dragon, destroys all spells and traps on the field. So, however, once per turn, the Seal of Orichalcos can't be destroyed by card effects, so it kind of just winds up sitting there. But long story short, all that is a good move, because now the Sea Duelist is just sitting there wide open. And they only have 1,100 life points left, so what you do at that point is you win, or at least you try to, you hope to. So, summon Alexandrite Dragon, attack mode, and he's going to attack. And for the finishing move, I typically read the card's description. I don't know, does anyone else do that? Probably. Anyway, Alexandrite Dragon. Many of the Tsar's lost jewels can be found in the scales of this priceless dragon. Its creator remains a mystery, along with how they acquired the imperial treasures. But whosoever finds this dragon has hit the jackpot, whether they knew it or not. And so, Alexandrite Dragon will finish this duel, and we'll call the attack Tsar Jewel Stream. Boom! That's game. So you see, like, that's why I like to read the card's kind of text. If it has one. For the finishing move. I mean, I just pulled that made-up attack out of nowhere. I have no idea what his attack would look like. But I would imagine if they ever summon this in the show, he would basically unearth a bunch of lost jewels from the Emperor's treasury and just kind of fling it at the opponent with his giant, glorious wings. So yeah, write that in the book and sell it. Anyway, that's Dueling 101. Some of that I might have went over too fast, and there were, of course, a lot of things, I didn't get to cover. But there's all kind of, tutorials, and also, let me just give this last bit of advice. Because this is why I started this video. Like I said, if you're a new duelist and you just you've always wanted to buy some cards, but you never really, know how to play or anything. Don't worry about that. That's solid advice. Just go for it. Yeah, really do it. Go for it. Go ahead and pick up a deck. If you trust yourself taking it to school that it won't be stolen, take it to school, and then just ask someone to duel, man. Ask them to throw down. Throw down. No, because seriously, it's fun. It's fun to play. And that's the thing about being a novice duelist. My best advice to any novice duelist would be this. Don't give up. And yes, sad to say, you are going to lose 9 times out of 10 your first duels. Okay, now most people would at this point say, well, wait, what's the point in playing if I'm not going to win? Because winning's fun. Well, I would say this to any novice duelist. The point is, to learn. You know, that's any game. Man, if I was just giving a Monopoly tutorial here, you know, do a Monopoly tutorial. Wow, that's gold. I should. No, but seriously, guys. You know, I would actually give the same advice. 9 times out of 10, you know, if you're new to Monopoly, never played it before, yeah, there is a such thing as beginner's luck. I'm not gonna lie. You know, rolling on the dice and whatnot. There is a such thing as that in Yu-Gi-Oh too. Beginner's luck. It really does exist. But like, eventually, how do I say this politely? Yu-Gi-Oh comes down to technique or experience rather than, I just got the luckiest 5 cards in the world, you know, in my first hand. I mean, if you are new to playing and you happen to get, you know, the perfect hand and the perfect win, great. Hey, but let's say you don't have beginner's luck, like me. I've never had luck, period. Yeah, that's my advice, is just, you know, keep playing, have fun. I mean, seriously, in the end, it's just a game, you know? And, I mean, really, with a duel, you're there to kind of, like, the point is not to win. The point is to have fun, spend time with your friends. If you don't have any friends, the point is to make some new friends. And then, yeah, enjoy yourself. There you go. I don't know, man, like, I know at this point I'm kind of rambling on, but seriously, like, I've always been able to do that. That's the best part about playing any game, anywhere. It can be a video game, it can be rock, paper, scissors, I don't care. Hide and seek, whatever. You know, we can take this all the way back to kindergarten. But that's the best part about playing any game that you don't know how to play, is, you know, you get to learn something new, you get to make new friends, you know, you get to kind of open your mind, you know, to quote the show, and, yeah, it's really is fun. You get to have fun, so, and really it's just a way to kind of, you know, spend time and, you know, make the most of it. That's all I got to say. So, if this video helped anyone, I would appreciate if you left a, you know, comment in the comment section saying thanks, or saying, oh, you know, I got motion sickness, this was terrible, or motion sickness, or leave a comment saying, I can't see, there's a giant black, like, line in the video. Sorry about that, by the way, but that was really the only way I could do this. I mean, this setup, I'll just go ahead and show you guys as I finish this video out, but yeah, this setup is insane. Look, that is literally my headset and my fan staying still as it's attached to a cord, and it's just kind of, look at that, guys. I mean, that is just literally like, to use one of our famous words, sorry about that, to use one of our famous words, that is kind of just nigga rachid on there. I mean, look at that. Nigga rachid. Oh man, but I had fun doing this video. I'm kind of glad it was a short duel. Yeah, because some duels can go, like, I've literally had one duel, man. It was so epic and fun too. It was fun. It lasted for 3 hours, dude. 3 hours. We both literally had to take a bathroom break and everything. Like, that was fun. So anyway, yeah, I thank everyone who joined me on this one, and I think I'm also going to do an additional video today. I will probably do, yes, the 2-pack a week special on Shining Victory, so stay tuned for that. Or I will do, oh, of course, yeah, one of the 10s for the 10 sanity. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I hope this video helped if you're new to dueling. And, by the way, if I went too fast on some effects, you know, yeah, feel free to leave any questions and I will explain the answer. As far as you know, anything. So, but yeah, I will see you all next time, and I hope this tutorial video helped. You all have a great night, and if I don't see you tomorrow, good morrow, good evening, and good night. Wow, am I gonna be sued by Jim Carrey? Probably. See y'all.